Hey, how's it going, friends? So it's nearing the end of the beautiful foliage here in Mount Gretna, Pennsylvania. So I thought I'd get out since I don't I don't think there's much left on the trees, but I'm going to try to get some photos, and I have some things in mind further down the trail here. You'll see that in a few minutes. So before winter completely hits, I want to get some more warm and fuzzy feeling images. So I'm wearing all orange because hunting season is in the air, and I'm not 100% sure if it's effective today or not, but I'm just playing it safe, wearing the orange, highly visible. I don't want to get picked off. So thanks for joining me. Let's get hiking. So as far as the weather goes, it feels more frigid out here. It's about 39 or 40 degrees, and the wind is about between 20 and 25 miles per hour. So I apologize in advance. I have the wind muffle on, but if you hear wind noise, I apologize. I hope you can hear me pretty well. So we've reached the destination. I'm on the Boy Scout Trail, or some people call it the Game Trail. And it's basically, there's a dead end there. It used to go for miles, but there's a dead end, and then you can come back out onto the highway this way. But I wanted to get just a few shots of the sun coming through the trees and whatever else I can find around here, and I might go down a little bit further. So even though I don't normally use gimbals for vlogs or, typical photo vlogs like this, I decided not to bring the GoPro along at all, and to use what I have today is the EOS R on the AK 4500 from Fadetech, not sponsored. And the lens I'm using, I only brought one lens. I literally, as you can see, I have no backpack. Just one lens, the 16 to 35 f4. That's also Canon EF with the adapter. I'm just letting you know what I'm using. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know I like to keep it as simple as possible, and actually letting the GoPro behind and just doing this is a lot easier. My big gripe with gimbals is sometimes they don't cooperate with you. So I'm walking down through here. I think I may go down one of the mountain bike / single track hiking trails. The sun's coming through nicely. I actually see a shot just to the left here where the sun's nice and warm. So I'm going to take some photos now. So where I'm going right now is this spot on the trail with this pretty big boulder. I'm gonna kind of try to incorporate that in a photo, and I'm hoping there's a lot of orange leaves around it still, but I'm pretty doubtful at this point. It's down a little bit farther than I remembered, because the last 10 times I came down here it was on a mountain bike, so things seem to go a lot quicker than when you're walking. So right here it is. Probably doesn't look that big on camera. It is pretty wide. You can see by me standing on it. I did another shot where we just pointing it at the rock, and you couldn't really tell. But it's just cool. I just think it's moss covered boulders are cool. And I'm gonna take some photos. To be quite honest, I was hoping to see some deer. I just didn't want to jinx myself by saying it early on in the video. No such luck, even though I crossed 2 no hunting areas where they would normally hide out. I got nothing. I still got about a half a mile to walk, so I'm hoping I can at least film a few deer running or walking or grazing, anything like that. Here's a nice little spot to go through real slow with the gimbal. No slow motion this time, I'm just gonna flip it around and walk. Except me tripping over branches. That didn't go as smooth as I thought it would because I kept tripping. Watching that monitor is not a good idea when you're walking through the woods. It's not that I don't trust focus, but I guess I really don't. So in the end here, as you can see from the photos that I took, I didn't quite get what I was after, and I kind of suspected there weren't enough leaves on the trees to get some nice, warm, fuzzy, cozy fall photos. So I'm glad I did it like 2 weeks ago. I'm glad I got some of these. I'll show you some of those if you haven't been following my Instagram at Josh Zaring. That'd be a good time to check that out right now. And also at Mount Gretna, I'll put that up on the screen, where I'm doing most of this area and trying to get as much fall foliage in as I could before these windy days completely obliterated it. So here's a few photos I took over the past couple weeks. I got as much as I could, but there was a lot of rain. There's been a lot of rain for the past week. Today, I looked at the forecast, I was like, I don't care if it's windy, I'm gonna get out there, and I did, but there's really not as much foliage as I got left, so I kind of focused on other things, more just forest photography, but here they are. So thanks for coming along for this little photo hike here. Like I said, I didn't get what I wanted, but I got some pretty decent photos, and I got outside. I actually don't mind the cold weather at all. I look forward to it. You can always put more clothes on. So thanks for checking this out. Please subscribe and tell your friends. And remember, create, share, repeat, and keep it awesome. I'll see you next time. Let me get up this hill here. Whoa! Nice save. Apparently, the leaves are slippery. Interesting point. I'm gonna have to cut that.